I hope you're well out there today. I'm just going to show you a quick video of a test I'm doing. Now this test is to try and make a small slab with Dichro on it for cutting up for jewellery, basically pendants and earrings. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the Dichro to break up into smaller pieces and put a coating on that black that you see underneath there. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to use that mesh that I used in a previous project and run the Dichro through that. Now I've got this Dichro down, so it's clear on top with the Dichro underneath. Oops, keep wandering away. And what I've got is that's 3mm ripple. It's actually, I'll just show you, it's Dichro Magic, there you go, UCR GR ripple. And down the bottom is just normal 3mm black. It's all sitting on the mesh, which has got about, I think they're about 2 inch, those risers there, or supports. So I've got it reasonably high because I want it to fall and mix reasonably well. I do have a little bit of red, you can sort of see it there underneath this, because I do want to see what happens with that as that falls down and mixes as well. The black is sitting on thin fire, so I've used up all of my scraps of thin fire. Obviously the little piece of red is a bit of scrap as well. So I'm going to take this all up to a full fuse and get it to drop down, and we'll see what happens. Don't forget, this is all COE 90. I will put, I think I'll put the schedule in there because it's pretty basic. It's just take it up to a full fuse and let it melt through. I think I've lined it all up perfectly there, so it'll all just fall through. Won't miss my piece of black. It's about all I can say. You know the rest of it about staying safe and all of that. And don't forget, if you like the video, give me that thumbs up and subscribe and so forth. Okay, let's get this in the kiln and we'll see what happens. There we are, it is all fused up and it has worked out pretty much as I expected it would. You can see there is Dichro on the top, so it has floated to the top. There is still some within the piece, but a lot of it has floated to the top. And that red bar that I put in has mixed in well, and it's given, I get the reflection off of that for you, it's given a nice pattern there. You can see it's got some nice depth to it. That has all worked pretty much as I expected. I obviously expected it to be on one side because I put it on one side. We do have that nasty little spike there. So something you'd have to watch out for if you do this. But as I said, it's pretty much worked out as I expected. With the Dichro on top, it is going to get in the way of one of the things I was going to do, and that is I was going to cut this up and then shape the cabochons on my grinding wheels. If I did that, all that Dichro there would be ground off. But if I just cut this up and put it back in the kiln and just fuse it to heat it up so that it forms ovals on its own, then I would retain that. Obviously the extra heat work with the Dichro will change the colour again, probably go darker. But I think adding colour into it will add some extra dimension to it. Basically, if you had actually things like purple, and that would be nice in there. So the floating Dichro is bad in one sense if I was going to do it in the grinding wheel, but if you guys are doing it, I suspect what you would do is just either cut it up or break it up and put each piece back in the kiln. Yeah, you'll still have Dichro on top, but it's not a bad thing. It just is not quite what I was hoping to do. So anyway, it has worked out. If you got any questions, comments, put them in the comments section for me down below. And until the next video, I'll say bye for now.